played against and with all these guys. I'm going with who I know. Every single night, that responsibility to go out there and represent greatness every single night.
Michael Jordan is a former American basketball player, spokesperson, actor, athlete, and entrepreneur. This man is the principal owner as well as the chairman of the Charlotte Hornets of the NBA. Michael played 15 seasons in the NBA and won 6 championships with the Chicago Bulls. It's worth noting that this retired basketball player was integral in helping to popularize the National Basketball Association across the globe during the 1980s as well as the 1990s. Michael's considered a global cultural icon in the process. The individual accolades of this famous athlete include 6 NBA Finals MVP awards, 5 MVP awards, 10 scoring titles, and 10 All-NBA First Team designations. Moreover, he also holds the NBA record for career regular season scoring average, 30.12 points per game.
And to be a leader. And I'm still nervous about it. It's going to be interesting to see how people interpret the whole thing. That's going to be the most intriguing aspect of the whole thing.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Michael Jeffrey Jordan, but is also known as Air Jordan, Black Cat, His Airness, MJ, Money. He was born February 17, 1963 in Brooklyn, New York, making him 57 at the time of this production. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, or 1.98 meters. ESPN named him the greatest North American athlete of the 20th century back in the year 1999. He's been inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame 2 times. He was inducted for the first time in 2009 as an individual player, and the next year he was inducted as a member of the U.S. Men's Olympic basketball team. Then in 2015, Michael became a member of the FIBA Hall of Fame. He became the first billionaire player in the history of the NBA back in 2014. Moreover, he's also the 4th richest African American, behind Robert F. Smith, David Stewart, and Oprah Winfrey. He got married to Juanita Vanoy in 1989, and the couple had 2 sons, including Marcus and Jeffrey. They filed for divorce in 2002, however, reconciled soon after. They later filed for divorce again, which was finalized in December 2006. Vanoy reportedly received a $168 million settlement. He also dated Carla Knopfel. Then in 2011, he proposed to his girlfriend Yvette Prieto, who is a Cuban-American model. They got married in November 2013 and welcomed identical twin daughters named Victoria and Isabel in 2014. The former basketball player became a grandfather when his daughter Jasmine birthed a son in 2019. The father of Jordan's grandson is a professional basketball player named Rakeem Christmas.
This is one way you can judge the two. How much impact did each change or evolve the game?
He's the son of Dolores and James R. Jordan Sr. His mother was a bank employee and his father was an equipment supervisor. His family moved to Wilmington, North Carolina in 1968, and Michael went to Emsley A. Laney High School. Jordan played basketball, baseball, and football while in high school and tried out for the varsity basketball team in his sophomore year. However, the player was deemed too short to play at that level. Jordan eventually became the star of Laney's junior varsity team, and he was motivated to prove his worth. The next year, Michael trained rigorously, and he grew 4 inches. He later averaged over 25 points a game over his last 2 seasons of high school. In 1981, Michael was selected to play in the McDonald's All-American game. Then several basketball programs such as Virginia, Syracuse, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Duke recruited him, before he finally accepted a basketball scholarship to the University of North Carolina in 1981. The next year, Michael made the game-winning jump shot in the national championship game against Georgetown. In 1984, he left North Carolina 1 year early to enter the NBA draft. He returned to complete his degree in 1986. He was selected by the Chicago Bulls in 1984 and was part of a gold medal-winning team in the Summer Olympics that were held that year. From 1984 to 1987, Michael was a part of the Chicago Bulls, and proved his mettle with an average of 28.2 points a game. Michael became immensely popular and led the Chicago Bulls through the first round of the NBA playoffs in the first season from 1987 to 1990. The team defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers, Milwaukee Bucks, New York Knicks, and Philadelphia 76ers. During the next season of 1990-1991, the professional athlete helped his team sail through the playoffs and reach the Eastern Conference Finals. During the next 2 summers, his team won 3 consecutive championships. During the Summer Olympics held in 1992, Michael again was a member of a gold medal-winning team that included players such as Larry Bird, David Robinson, and Magic Johnson. Michael later signed with the Chicago White Sox for a baseball contract in 1994. However, he gave up baseball in 1995 and returned to join the Chicago Bulls. Michael again retired in January 1999 before returning to the NBA. However, he didn't return as a player this time. Instead, he was a part owner of the Washington Wizards. He returned as a player to play for the Washington Wizards in 2001. The legendary NBA player played his final NBA game in April 2003.
I think, those are the demons that, obviously Tiger had to live with, and he's going to be challenged and he's going to be graded upon that.
He makes money from basketball, brand endorsement deals, and many of his business ventures. In 1984, the athlete earned $700,000 from endorsement deals with Chevrolet and Nike. Moreover, he made nearly $7 million from his contract with the Chicago Bulls. The next year, Jordan earned $630,000 as base salary from the Chicago Bulls. Then in 1986, Michael was paid $737,500 as a base salary from the Bulls. In 1988, he signed a deal with Wheaties and earned $2 million. Moreover, the athlete signed a deal with the Chicago Bulls worth $25.7 million, and his base salary from the Bulls was $2 million during that year. In 1989, Michael was paid $10 million from an endorsement deal with Hanes. He later signed a deal with Gatorade in 1991 and earned $13.5 million. In 1995, Michael reportedly earned $43.9 million from his various endeavors. Recently, he earned $145 million in 2019 from sponsorship deals and his other business ventures. It's worth mentioning that he earned $93.7 million in salary alone during his NBA career, and today he can earn more than $100 million each year from endorsement deals and his other business ventures. The total net worth of Michael Jordan is $2.2 billion. The primary residence of this athlete is his mansion in Jupiter, Florida, which covers 26,000 square feet and features 11 bedrooms. Michael purchased it in 2011 for $4.8 million and spent $7.6 million constructing a house on the property. He also has a lake home in Charlotte, North Carolina that's worth at least $3 million. Michael also owns property in Salt Lake City in Utah and a large mansion in Highland Park. Michael Jordan has the following cars in his garage: a Cadillac XLR, an Aston Martin DB7 Volante, a Mercedes-Benz CL65, an Aston Martin DB9 Volante, a Chevrolet Corvette ZR1, a Chevrolet C4 Corvette, a Porsche 911, a Range Rover, a Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG, A Ferrari 512 TR. A Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren 722 edition. A Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano. An Audi R8. A Toyota Land Cruiser. A Ferrari 550 Maranello. The former basketball player owns a customized Gulfstream 4 private jet that's worth around $50 million.